Kagurabachi, Takeru Hokazono! All this time, I wanted to believe it, but I couldn't be sure. That was close. Akuma Yuri. Where's Hirohiko?
Why are you crying?
Boy, if you don't... He retreated. He still contracted to the blade. The sheath fell. It should be 2 floors down. Mr. Samura has advanced even further in the past 18 years. Why did he hone the ability to kill someone and revive them?
I mean, if I'm trying to kill someone, why am I going to bring them back to life?
He said, that was so good, I gotta do it twice. To that end, you're willing to let the sword bearer die? It's necessary to completely stop the malediction. His only motive is to stop the malediction. He bears no malice towards the sword bearers. Mr. Uroha is alive, isn't he? See? He thought the same thing. He got big brain, big thoughts.
Malediction is the true realm of the Tsunuchi. It has claimed countless lives. The only way to make sure it never happens again is to execute the Swordmaster. But if the Swordmaster dies, the eternal contracts dictate that all the other sword bearers die too.
Why are we still here?
They refrained from killing the Swordmaster to spare our lives. They sealed up the Tsunuchi to minimize the risk of another malediction. He had to constantly live with the guilt that the malediction could strike again.
I'm going to kill all the sword bearers.
You're looking at me?
I thought my time was finally up, but he allowed me to live just a little bit longer. That's why I can't throw away that gift.
Don't worry. The only one about to die is the hero version of you.
What do you mean by that?
So tell me, do you intend to shoulder it alone?
Your face has healed nicely.
What?
At one point, I was clearly dead. My eternal contract was severed, so that was his goal.
It came back to life! That's your goal!
No.
Like a phoenix!
Exactly. It was Suzaku. Did he implant the flames of mercy into my body so that it would activate after my death? Sorcery activated by a person's death isn't unheard of, but revival. Clearly he didn't have the power 18 years ago. I don't know how he did it, but Mr. Samura cultivated that ability to release the sword bearers from our eternal contracts. But there are limitations to this kind of sorcery. Death.
Gosh.
Even with the spell implanted, if the sorcerer dies, the spell dies too. So it wouldn't work if he implanted it in himself. In other words, this tactic of severing only the eternal contract couldn't be applied to Mr. Samura himself. He intends to die alone.
Like I said, because he's a man that loves everyone.
He intends to do away with the eternal contracts, the Swordmaster, the risk of another malediction. All of it alone. I've been chasing after you all this time.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Only I pursued you relentlessly. I alone, I can't move.
With your internal contract broken, your whole nervous system is trying to regenerate after being disoriented for 18 years. It'll probably take a few days.
Then, who will stop Mr. Samura?
And here's your hero. Join the counter Samura force?
I need you to say that again without it sounding like a question.
Join the counter Samura force? What do you mean?
What does he sound like? You're abominable. Let me be clear.
Alright, hero. Join the counter Samura force. If you know what? Hold on a minute.
No!
Obama! I hear Chihiro join the counter Samura force.
Don't report me to the higher-ups. There's no harm in having a secret ace up our sleeves.
You're supposed to be dead!
Nah, sucker! I lost. At least let me protect this place while they're away.
So what if Uroha's alive? You intend to die alone. The possibility that the malediction and the power of the enchanted blades will wreak havoc in the future is my greatest fear.
That is a very terrifying picture.
Yeah, I know you feel the same. You don't need to stop. Even in your darkest despair, you want to save other people's lives. You fought tirelessly for that. I'm the same. I'm willing to fight tirelessly to save your life. That won't stop the malediction. I'll find another way. I'll fight alongside you. Impossible. Wait for the door.
You just tell me what the hell you're talking about! No.
And close the door. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, that panel looking kind of golden with the sauce. What's happening here?
What is happening?
The White Purity style entails building up spirit energy to generate explosive force. He prepares to take Chihiro out in a single blow imbued with the flames of Suzaku. Right. Last time we faced off, I'd even slow him down. Nothing I say now will be convincing. I have to charge this. With everything I've got. In the door. He's determined not to let me read his stance until the last minute. If I move, he'll locate me by sound. I'll stand my ground. Dang, he heard that bullcrap? What? Oh God. Is he good? Is he good?
I have no.
Is he good?
Holy shit.
I'll show you. Here and now.
Chapter 82. Enten versus Tomine.
I forgot we didn't even see this yet.
Yeah, we did.
Bro. Wait. Oh, Lordy. This is some fantastic art that you showed me. Please, Hokazono, keep showing me such goodness, and I will love you. Yeah.
Excuse his weirdness. This was a good chapter.
Oh, yeah. I enjoy this. This is what I'm talking about.
And I like that now we can 100% know, 100% what you were saying and we were discussing about Samura's plan. That's actually what's going on here. Because we kind of were just going off of hints. It wasn't like explicitly
hints per se.
Well,
I mean, it started becoming more clear once the ability was like shown to know they can bring people back to life.
But it wasn't explicitly like stated until now what his actual plan was.
Yeah. I will say that.
Which or I guess because no one knew about Uraha was because Uraha was just like, don't tell
nobody. I mean, he's an ace up his sleeve. You don't know this man about to pop up all of a sudden, and he can fight without an enchanted blade, as we see here. He knows what he's doing.
I don't know how Chihiro is going to get through to Samura, because I don't know how else, because if the malediction is actually going to happen, I don't see what else you could do besides
this plan.
Samura's plan. I really can't think of a different way besides either killing the at the end of the day, the sword master for the Tsunuchi, he gotta go. I don't like the idea of having to kill someone, but this dude ain't right in the head anyway, and he probably would freaking do 100 maledictions for all we freaking know. You saw what he did with Kiora. He was just like, man, go ahead.
I mean, I have an idea.
What?
As we've been seeing, these swords can evolve with the user. Hero has a sword back with him now. And it could evolve with the user because he's also a freaking prodigy. He is somebody that is very talented in that sense. So there could be an ability which allow him to be able to be the person to be able to stop the malediction in a different way than what Samura is trying to do, right? So I'm assuming that's where we're going to be going here. Either that, or there could even be something on the end of Hakuri potentially even helping in some way, shape, or form, being able to prevent some of the malediction itself. The thing is, he's doing it all on his own. I think the message here is you need to try to rely on others to see if there's another way of doing it outside of what you're seeing, because you're not seeing it all, obviously.
Yeah, other perspectives.
Yeah, there's no other perspective that's there, only his own. And his plan is not wrong of what he's trying to do, because he has the ability to do this and to do this effectively, and he knows it can work, because it will just take only him out. But at the same time, like I said, there's no other outside force that he even talked to try to fix his mind up in any which way. So I think with how this fight is gonna go, seeing as we're actually doing this fight, I'm under the impression that there's gonna be something that Chihiro is going to unlock that could potentially be the thing that maybe Samura could understand that Chihiro has, that he didn't realize or even bank on, that Chihiro can do this, right? So that would make him why he's the main character, obviously. So it gives him something to actually do to be able to stop this. So I'm under the impression that's what's going to happen here. I don't even think he's gonna actually like straight up defeat Samura. It's gonna be something that is gonna be revealed that this ability can do something with this, an alternative as you wish, so as you see. So
I mean, we do still have Hikari going to put the Sanucci in the storehouse, and if the Sanucci's in the storehouse,
there's also that too.
He couldn't get to it. He couldn't get to it anyways. So
killing him's not gonna fix anything. So it's gonna stay there.
Yeah. So that is something that like I'm curious if Hikari will actually be able to do that, because I feel like if he puts the Sanucci in the storehouse, that's it. Malediction ain't gonna happen unless Hikari decides to take it out, which I highly doubt he would.
Or unless that swordman can actually get inside the storehouse somehow. If he has another pocket dimension. I mean, it's not impossible, because you saw that he was able to go into his father's storehouse.
Yeah, but
that's because of the abilities, like
and because like
but I wouldn't be
storehouses are
surprised.
connected.
But I wouldn't be surprised, because like at the end of the day, it's still magic, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised there's some like a back door, as you will, to be able to still try to get up in there. I wouldn't be surprised by that. So
I don't know.
Like it's a good plan, but it's not foolproof, is my thing. But it's just because it's something that
gotta know what Samura's doing.
I mean, in a way, not really. I mean, it's only Samura dying in Shinichi Saga, right?
Yeah, but with this plan, no one dies.
Supposedly, all right? Like, we have to get to that point, and people could die in the process of getting to that point.
Freaking Kudo died apparently, but that was
exactly. You see, so someone's actually already is dead.
But that's not. But but that's not because of the sword. That's because of freaking the Hishaku being a bunch of goons, and
I do like the fact that, because I was hoping we didn't do this. We were talking about last chapter how they're gonna like move over to just the Chihiro fight.
They did, but they mixed it in.
Yeah, so we got the actual explanation of why he's alive. I was like, thank God. All right. Because I was like, I swear to God, man, Hokazono, if you freaking I'm gonna start fighting you, all right? But no, you did good. You did good, all right? So Anna.
Yeah.
What do you think of this week's chapter when it comes to the rating? An 8. It's 8, right? He's 8 at okay, there you go.
8.5.
8.5. Oh, you doing 8.5? We didn't do 8. You did 8.5 last week, but okay, all right. See, this is why I put it only at 8 last week.
Yeah, I know.
That's why 8.5 works better this week, because that's how you do it. That's how you do it. This is a better chapter. This is a better chapter. I know what I'm doing with my rating system. But I want to hear from you guys in the comment section below. Tell me what your thoughts are on this week's chapter of Kagurabachi. Give this video a like. Helps out with the algorithm to push it out to more Bachi Bros so we can Kagurabachi together. And subscribe to the channel for more Kagurabachi. We do this every week. Also, Twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster. We do this every Tuesday live here. So if you want to be a part of the discussion live, you can be over there and talk to us as well. All right? Just so you know. Just so you know, now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know, sucker.
Break out the wire.
Anna out the wire. Oh my God.
Yes, I am Obama-chan. Neon. I'm sorry, I should have done that.
Clip that.
No,
Clip that.